Good evening, I'm Gina Barty with a CTV News update. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer is retiring. The official announcement was made at the White House this afternoon. Breyer, who has served more than 27 years, is one of 3 remaining liberal justices. At 83, he is also the court's oldest member. While President Biden applauded his years of public service, the justice used the occasion to urge young people to stand up for justice and democracy.
I say I want you to pick just this up. It's an experiment that's still going on. And I'll tell you something. You know who will see whether that experiment works? It's you, my friend. It's you, Mr. High School student. It's you, Mr. College student. It's you, Mr. Law School students. It's us, but it's you. It's that next generation.
I've made no decision except one. The person I will nominate will be someone with extraordinary qualifications, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first Black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court. It's long overdue in my view. I made that commitment during the campaign for president, and I will keep that commitment.
Liberal activists have been urging Breyer to step down while Democrats still hold the Senate, a position that could change after midterm elections. Breyer says he will step down at the end of the court's current term. Meantime, the High Point High School community is in mourning following the death of a teacher. Social studies teacher Cheryl Miller was found dead inside her classroom last night. She reportedly died of natural causes, but police are investigating. Police say preliminarily there are no signs of foul play. Miller was found dead around 7 p.m. Well, be leery of people coming to your door offering COVID tests. This advice tonight from the Maryland's Attorney General's office. Scammers are reportedly going door to door in Maryland offering tests. Officials say they promise quick results but don't deliver. The Attorney General's office urges you to use approved COVID test sites only. And here are the latest COVID-19 numbers for our area. The state's health department has confirmed 3,256 new cases since yesterday. The county's positivity rate has fallen to under 10%. It now stands at 9.39. 59 Marylanders have died since yesterday from COVID. The district's indoor mask mandate will remain in place until the end of February. Mayor Muriel Bowser issued an executive order extending D.C.'s indoor mask requirements until February 28th. The mask mandate was originally set to expire this month. Meantime, Montgomery County just recently extended its indoor mask requirement until mid-February. Prince George's indoor mask rule remains in effect until March 9th. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Gina Barty. We'll be back in a moment.
Part-time job, full-time hustle, all-time Shiro to all of us. You nurture, we listen. You teach, we thrive. You lift our spirits, but we've got to lay down the truth. It's time for you, our Shiro, to stretch for the stars. A free online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Start saving more for retirement so you can feel prepared and live your life to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Welcome back. Well, Prince George's County is mourning the loss of its Hyattsville's mayor. Kevin Ward passed away on Tuesday. The city reports he took his own life in a news release. Hyattsville says Ward was a valued and trusted leader. County Executive Angela Also Brooks tweeted, "She's heartbroken and devastated to learn of his passing and that he was an outstanding leader." Ward was 44 years old. Prince George's School Board Chair Juanita Miller survives a bid to oust her. A petition seeking to remove her was dismissed because it wasn't properly filed. But 6 members of the school board say they plan to refile a request to remove Miller from office. Miller and the 6th member have been embroiled in controversy over the last year. Well, the county is looking for a diverse group of residents interested in helping to address crime in Prince George's. As we reported yesterday, the Office of Community Relations is accepting applications for its new Violence Prevention Task Force. The 21-person panel will create a long-term plan to reduce violence in the county. The panel will also look at ways to help young people and families establish healthy relationships.
Our anti-violence task force is part of 4 strategies of the Hope in Action Anti-Violence Project, and that is a project that is designed to serve as an intervention with all of the high rising violence in our communities. The task force will work on mapping critical community needs. Many of our community members are very embedded in the community. They know what's going on in their local community, right? And so they'll be able to help us better understand what the needs of the nonprofits are, the faith-based community is, and also even their school needs.
The deadline to apply is Friday, February 11th. For more information, you can visit the Office of Community Relations website on your screen. Well, since 2018, the ICU Foundation has been helping families in need in the metro area. This weekend, the organization takes a step forward and cuts the ribbon on a new food pantry. Located at 1849 Bright Seat Road, it will be used to help families and homeless people. The pantry will give out monthly hygiene kits, coordinate grocery runs with local shelters, and distribute gift cards and food packages.
And I remember my daughter talks about like one time when I called her and I was talking to her about how freezing it was outside and how I can't imagine people, experiencing homelessness and how they feel that particular night. It was super windy and blustery. So we just can't not do anything. And so the purpose of this foundation, is to help as many people as we can, just alleviate a little bit of their suffering.
The official ribbon cutting is set for Saturday at 11 a.m. For more information, you can learn how you can help out. Go to isyfoundation.org. Well, environmental advocates outlined Maryland's legislative agenda earlier this week. Goals include major greenhouse gas reductions by 2030 and to be net neutral by 2045. Proposals for the 2022 session are in line with many regional and local initiatives.
So as a region, we've set a goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by 2030. This is going to involve innovations in transportation, in the built environment, and cleaner energy. So I'm pleased that Prince George's County has a climate and energy action plan that will fit in well with that plan for 2030.
Prince George's County is aiming for a 50% reduction in carbon emissions by 2030. Well, a federal judge in Maryland clears the way for a lawsuit filed by a transgender former English teacher in Prince George's. Jennifer Eller charged the county school system back in 2018 with discrimination and harassment based on her gender identity. Attorneys for the school system had tried to dismiss the case, saying there was insufficient evidence, but a U.S. District Court judge ruled that the case could proceed to trial. Eller claims that she was subjected to discrimination and harassment, forcing her to resign due to a hostile work environment. And coming up, Metro goes back to its regular weekday service. Details after the break.
As they head toward the finish, Warren has built a substantial lead and headed for her 4th gold medal.
She's ahead of the world record pace by at least half a second, and she... Oh, wait, what's she doing?
I think she's doing a headstand. Why would she do that?
She's stopping. She stopped.
I've never seen
She was so
anything
close
like
to the
this.
finish, and she stopped.
I don't know what
This
she's
is
thinking.
unbelievable. Yeah, I've never...
The Maryland Attorney General's office has released the identity of a man who died while in police custody last Friday. He is 64-year-old Amar Womack of Delaware. Investigators say state troopers pulled him over for a traffic stop in Queens Anne's County on January 21st. Officials say he was arrested for having a controlled substance. Investigators say 2 hours after he was put in a cell at the Centerville Barracks, he became unresponsive. Womack was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. The investigation into his death continues. Well, Nassau pays tribute to its fallen heroes today, honoring those who lost their lives while furthering exploration and discovery. This year's Day of Remembrance also marks the 55th anniversary of the Apollo 1 tragedy.
Apollo 1 was, with all doubt, a terrible tragedy. As the crew prepared for a simulation, a fire broke out and 3 astronauts' lives were lost. We remember the loss of those lives. We don't stop our quest, we don't stop our mission, but we continue to move forward in that mission of scientific discovery.
We come together today to mourn the loss of 7 brave Americans, to share the grief that we all feel, and perhaps in that sharing to find the strength to bear our sorrow and the courage to look for the seeds of hope. Sometimes when we reach for the stars, we fall short, but we must pick ourselves up again and press on. We bid you goodbye. We will never forget you.
An observance was held today at Arlington National Cemetery for the Apollo 1 Challenger and Columbia crews. Well, a new contractor will get some major money to complete the Purple Line. Maryland approves Dregados and OHL as the new Purple Line contractor. It will get $1.46 billion to finish the project. This brings the total cost of the light rail project to more than $3.43 billion. Work on the Purple Line was halted back in the fall of 2020 when the original construction team quit. Construction is set to resume this spring. Meantime, good news for Metrobus riders. Regular weekday service is returning next month. Metrobus will resume its regular weekday schedule on February 7th. The transit agency had to modify its service schedule because of COVID-related staff shortages. And a local organization is urging you to lend a helping hand. The B.D. McCoy Nonprofit Training Center is collecting coats for students at Drew Freeman Middle School. The event takes place this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The goal is to collect 300 coats.
There's a lot of things happening, in the world right now, and we need to take care of people right here on the storefront, right here. And so I think it's important that for us to remember that there are a lot of kids and a lot of people still in need, and there always will be. And so I just want to do a part and give back to someone and help some kids.
Again, the event is this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 7187 Old Alexandria Ferry Road in Clinton. For more information, visit the website on your screen. And let's get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 26 degrees. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch with up to 9 inches of snow expected in parts of the state. Friday, cloudy with a wintry mix on and a high near 37. Saturday, snow is expected to continue into the morning, then clear up to partly sunny skies with daytime temps at around 25 degrees. Sunday, sunny with a high near 33. And now for the community calendar, the Prince George's Human Trafficking Task Force is inviting the community to join its virtual symposium as organizers wrap up Human Trafficking Awareness Month. They are asking the community to get involved. The event is tonight from 6 until 7:30 p.m. For more information, visit the link on your screen or search for the meeting on Eventbrite. And that wraps up your news update. I'm Gina Barty. Good night.